Alright, so we'll start fighting again here. We have to climb this tower. Unless it warps, I don't remember. No, we do have to climb it. Cool. By the way, when we get to the top of this tower, Sora will change clothes so he won't have miles above his knee showing. Like he said, though, he did have a growth spurt, because I believe this is set a year later, so that's why his clothes fit even more ridiculously poorly than before. Defeat all the Heartless. Oh, they did something. That's cool. And these don't feel worthwhile to fight at 1 XP each. What are you throwing? Oh, probably an ether? Seems unnecessary, Donald. So the doors are kind of cool because they're marked, like this is to go down the tower, this is to go up the tower, and it's all star themed, so it's nice. One thing that is kind of cool is when you go to a new area, it's question mark, right? But when you go back out, and once you've learned of the area, it now will tell you the area on the door, if that makes sense. So this was question mark, now it's tower, wayward stairs. So it has a kind of a memory of that. Wow, that's a lot of damage. So there's a dark shard. Synthesis item. So there's the second enemy of the game for Sora. This is the soldier, which you can remember from Traverse Town in Kingdom Hearts 1 and in Chain of Memories. They have a nasty attack in this game. I think they call it Cyclone. Like that. Well, that's a reaction command, I should say. And you can trigger it to counter them and deal a lot of damage. Defense up, strength up, that's a great level.
Hardness. Things haven't changed one bit.
Well, it's a good thing we're on the job then.
So, the worlds aren't at peace after all?
But I did so much work when I was 14. Everything should be fine. Alright, so this is the final stairway, and then you get to talk to Yen Sid Disney backwards. So you want to be sure you nail the Cyclone attack on a soldier, especially at this level, because his attack is devastating.
Master Yensid, it's an honor.
Hey there.
Sora, show some respect.
So, you are Sora. Now then, have you seen the king yet?
Yes, we did, Master, but we didn't get a chance to talk to him.
Yes, the king has been quite busy of late. Therefore, it would seem that the task of instructing you three falls upon my shoulders. You have a perilous journey ahead of you. You must be well prepared.
You mean we have to go on another quest? I was looking forward to finding my friend Riku, so we could go back to the islands.
Yes, I know. However, everything in your journey, Sora, is connected. Whether you will find your way home to the islands, whether you will return alone or with your friend, and whether or not the islands will still be there. And the key that connects them all is you, Sora.
I'm the key?
Chosen wielder of the Keyblade, you are the key that will open the door to light. This book contains valuable knowledge you will need for your journey. Study it carefully. Once you have finished, we will speak of the enemies you will surely confront.
Alright, so you get this little book, and it's annoying. Let's open this big chest. By the way, the big chests have different animations. Also, this book describes powerful spells. All the mischief the king did years ago is recorded here. Kind of a cute nod to King Mickey's history. Covered more in, like, Dream Drop Distance, etc., so I won't talk about it too much. I can't just barge in. So, yeah! Got the tower map. So now on the right top, we'll see the little map. And we need to read this book. Let's talk to Goofy. This is a strange tower. Wonder why it was built. Venturing rule number 8. Search every corner of a new place. We'll have to read that book like Master Dan Sid said. We've been asleep for a while, so we need to know what's going on. Which will you read? None. No. The beginning. The beginning. Each journey gives rise to chance encounters, and each encounter brings forth a farewell. When a farewell leads to a journey, the worlds open their hearts. There are those chosen by light and those ensnared by darkness, friends who share the same bonds, though their paths may differ. When you doubt the path trod thus far, when the hand you held is lost to you, gaze anew at the heart that once was, for all the answers are within. I hope that was helpful. The interlude. A long dream, a sad farewell, hanging in the air in that world between. What is reality? What is illusion? The path chosen by the young boy leads to his memories, but the young boy may be trouble. When caught in the stream of the days and nights going past, gaze anew at your steps, for there all confusion will end. Great. The future story. The future story. Will the day come when this battle, born of confusion, will end? It is different things to different people. Can the reality be that which is hidden? Still, the reason is mere existence. Still, memories can be believed. Be not afraid. Entrust your body to the soothing waves of your memories. By and by, your fleeting rest will be over, and everything will begin. And then go ahead and talk to Yen Sid when you're ready. The book contains important knowledge. Be sure to read it. Do you have any more questions? Or any questions, read first. Or I actually don't know if you need to even read that book, but just to show it off, why not?
But wait a sec. How come the Heartless are still running around?
Your past endeavors did prevent an immense effusion of Heartless from the Great Darkness. Make no mistake about that. However, The Heartless are darkness made real, and darkness yet lingers in every heart. The Heartless are fewer, but while darkness exists in a single heart, it will be difficult to eliminate them.
Gorge, that must mean if everybody's heart was full of light, them Heartless would go away.
Now, it is time to speak of the enemies that you will encounter. If one such as you, Donald, yields to the darkness in their heart, they too will become a Heartless. But you know this. The Heartless are always lurking and ever seeking to capture new hearts. Never let your guard down. Now then. At times, if someone with a strong heart and will, be they evil or good, becomes a Heartless, the empty shell they leave behind begins to act with a will of its own. An empty vessel whose heart has been stolen away. A spirit that goes on even as its body fades from existence. For you see, no bodies do not truly exist at all. No bodies may seem to have feelings, but this is a ruse. They only pretend to have hearts. You must not be deceived.
Nobodies. They don't exist.
Now then, the being you see before you is known as a dusk. They are the most common form of nobody. But there are others, some larger, some with frightening and unique powers. Be vigilant. On your journey, you will meet an alarming number of dusks. They will all attempt to do you harm. Still, they are nothing but empty shells, destined to return to darkness. But the beings you see before you now are different. These powerful nobodies have formed a group called Organization 13. It commands the lesser nobodies.
Organization 13.
While Heartless act on instinct, nobodies function in a higher manner. They can think and plan, and it seems they are working towards a goal. What that goal is, we do not know. The king sensed the danger and journeyed forth to fight it. He found the Dark Realm's Keyblade and with it closed the door. Now he's traveling from world to world, fighting the Heartless as he seeks the answer to the riddle of the Nobodies and Organization 13.
Then I guess we better go find the king first.
But where could he be?
Well, we won't know till we look.
Yeah, and the king must know where Riku is, because the two of them were together in the Realm of Darkness when we closed the door. You know, after defeating Ansem.
So, before you go, you will need more suitable traveling clothes. Those look a bit too small for you. Through there, you'll find 3 good fairies. If you ask, they'll create for you appropriate garments.
Gorge, Sora, you sure are growing fast.
I guess.
Whew, okay, so go through the door, talk to the 3 good fairies for new clothes. A lot of plot.
Me, you guys, Riku, and the king. I don't care who this organization is or what it's planning. With the 5 of us, I mean, 6 of us, there's nothing to worry about, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So just gonna take a look at the outside stuff first and get the treasures and then talk to the fairies. Mithril Stone. An image of you utilizing your strength to its fullest flows into your mind. An image of you... Oh, sorry. An image of you utilizing your magic to its fullest flows into your mind. So these are... small spoiler, these are representative of the drive forms that you can obtain. Valor. Wisdom. An image of you obtaining old powers flows into your mind. This is unique for the final mix. This is limit. And I'll explain them when we get it. I'll explain each when we get it. I'll also rank them. An image of you possessing all abilities flows into your mind. I believe that's Master. An image of the Keyblade unleashing its ultimate power flows into your mind. That's Final. An image of you overcome by the power of darkness flows into your mind. That's Rage. So, let's start with the blue. Oh, these clothes will only help you as much as your growth allows. Their true potential lies dormant. It is your job to unleash it. Oh, we've been told all about you. Hurry up and try on your new clothes. That is after you've prepared for your journey, of course. Once you've changed, you're off. Change clothes, yes.
Well, look who's here, dears. Sora, Donald, and Goofy.
Oh, if you're looking for clothes, you've come to the right place.
I'll do the designing.
Oh, that will never do.
Oh, now, dears.
But don't you like this better?
I do like that outfit, that little green.
Hold on.
Are you certain?
Blue.
Would you just decide?
Oh, well.
All right, then. Together now, dears. And no more squabbling. Oh, my.
Oh, it's lovely.
Oh, yes. He does look very dashing.
Yeah, it's a good outfit design.
Now, those aren't ordinary garments.
They have very special powers. Take the orb, dear.
And watch what happens.
Whoa!
That's Valor, by the way.
Wow.
2 Keyblades!
This journey's going to be twice as difficult as your last.
Your garments also have other powers. But you'll have to discover what they are as you continue on your journey.
Okay, I'll do my best. And thanks a lot.
Oh, and there's something else for you from Master Yensid. Oh, boy!
Star Seeker increases maximum combo by 1 when in midair, so that's air combo plus. And Valor form, this is a drive form. This is new to Kingdom Hearts 2. There are 5 of these in the final mix. There are 4 in standard mix, or non-final mix in the PS2 version, and there are 5 in the final mix PS4 version. The extra one is Limit, and that is basically a recap of Kingdom Hearts 1 powers. So Valor Form, let's read this. With Goofy's help, so this is also something you need to keep in mind when you're trying to use these forms, with also a reason why party members are hard to swap in. With Goofy's help, use the drive command and change it to drive Valor Form, so you can only drive into Valor under 2 conditions, I believe. Goofy's in your party, and he's still alive. Now, the drive command has been added. Look on the bottom right, you'll see it. It says drive max and then the number 3. That 3 correlates to the drive gauge. The drive command has been added. The gauge on the lower right is consumed for the transformation. It is powerful as it absorbs party member strength. So like I said, it takes away Goofy from the party to go into Valor Form, and then when you you either force out, fail out, or no, sorry, force out or desire to come out, or like tell yourself to force out, Goofy will return. But party members disappear while it's transformed. So yeah. And then the drive icon is here, and as you collect more, there will be a list that you can choose from. You will always have to D-pad down and pick the one you want. You've already gained a new ability. These clothes must be meant for you. The transformation unleashes your potential to the fullest. Sora. That's a lie. This is the worst form in the game, I believe. These clothes have all kinds of powers that rely on the help of friends, just as you on... What? Just as you on your journey, they need friends too to unleash... Wow, that's a weird sentence. To unleash their powers. You'll have amazing powers when you transform, but the process takes time. Even so, transforming will help you tremendously on your adventures. So let's take a look at this in the menu before we leave. Now, what are abilities? Form abilities. Form abilities are fixed. By leveling up a form, these abilities can be used even out of that particular form. That's not all of them, it's just one, and I'll explain. Sub-weapons. When in a form, a second weapon can be equipped. Not all forms, just some forms. Like Wisdom uses 1 Keyblade, and I think Limit uses 1 Keyblade, but Master Final and Valor use 2. And I'll explain that in a second too. A second weapon can be equipped. 1 weapon with strengths and abilities, 2 Keyblades with strengths and abilities. Acquire abilities and strengths from both weapons. Equipping sub-weapons. From items, select Sora. Select a form, select a weapon to equip as a sub-weapon. Sub-weapon ability. The ability of the sub-weapon is only valid while you're using that form, obviously. Because, and I'll just show it off. So, this first weapon here is your I am Sora outside of form weapon. So it's Kingdom Key, okay? Or it could be Star Seeker right now. So damage control on the Kingdom Key is more valuable to me currently than Air Combo Plus. But I still want Air Combo Plus on my Valor form. Now you can't... I'm almost... Let me check here. Yeah, so you must have a Keyblade equipped into a form that can use 2 Keyblades. You cannot use Valor form with 1 Keyblade, so as I was trying to take off Star Seeker, it won't let me. But if I had another Keyblade here, I could switch this out, obviously. So right now, I couldn't even switch these because I don't have a third to switch to, if that makes sense. Now let's take a look at... None of this is new. Let's take a look at the abilities of Valor form. So, it has action, growth, and support, and we'll read over all of them. Brave Shot unleashes a powerful finishing combo move and knocks a single target off its feet. Brave Beat unleashes a powerful finishing combo move that attacks several targets at once. Sonic Strike, powerful finishing combo move that pierces through a single target. So these are all like abilities, or these are all possibilities for the finisher. Oops, sorry. Powerful finishing combo move in rapid midair any rapid midair attack to several targets at once. Over the horizon, leaps towards the target and rapid attack it with square. Omega Finale deals finishing combo moves in the middle of a combo with square. You'll see me use this quite a bit. It means I can end I don't have to do the full strikes, and I can just get to the end damage quicker. Retaliating Slash, this is good. When knocked down, quickly regains balance and counterattacks with square. This is like the other side of aerial recovery. It's aerial recovery, but you do damage. This is its growth ability. Each form has one of these abilities, and as you level the form, this ability levels. And it can reach, I think, level 5. And so then the form ability will transfer to Sora. But he can only obtain level 4 of it, of all of them. So this is high jump. Jump a little higher than usual. The longer circles press down, the higher the jump. Sync Blade under support. This just allows you to equip 2 blades. You have Scan, Aerial Recovery. Valor Form gives you Combo Plus and Air Combo Plus. And then the rest of these are things that Sora naturally has. So that's Valor Form. Now, the other thing here is to look at Valor under the status. You'll notice that it's outside of Sora's panel. That's because it has its own experience gauge. And each form levels using different procedures. I'll only talk about Valor for now, but as we get each one, I'll tell you what each parameter is. So, you'll notice here, Valor Form level. Time spent, transform becomes longer, and the abilities become stronger by leveling up. This is true. Currently, I have 0 experience in Valor Form. The way that a Valor Form levels is said here. For each attack dealt to the enemy in Valor Form, 1 point of experience is gained. So the next level is 80. So I need to attack something 80 times, an enemy, or enemies, I should say, plural, 80 times to level this up. And currently, it starts on a gauge of 3 and works its way down to 0, at which point it forces you out. The more you level it up, the higher the start. So it can go to start at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, etc., etc. And I will also show that off in combat. But let's get going. We're done here. Huh, Sora, I think you dropped something. Huh? Oh, this is a final mix thing. Cool. It must have fallen out of your pocket. What is it, part of a picture? Is this a gift too? Oh, we don't know anything about that. But if you found it in your pocket, it must have something to do with your adventure. Hold on to it, dear. In fact, you should hold on to any other pieces you come across on your journey. I'll make sure to note them in my journal. Now, this is a final mix thing. You have obtained a puzzle piece. Puzzle pieces are scattered all over the world. Some can only be accessed, this is important, some can only be accessed after learning a certain ability. What they mean by that is form ability. So there's some that will be out of reach and you need to level up. You need to either drive into Valor Form for high jump, or you need to have Valor's high jump on normal Sora and have a higher jump to reach it. Or whatever the other abilities are, I won't try to spoil them. But to reach the piece, you may need to do certain other abilities. You can view the collected pieces in Jiminy's journal, so I'll show those off now. So I should have one. The way you get to that is you go out of the town that you're in, go to collection, and this is what I was saying, it wasn't there before, but now it is. There's puzzle pieces. Complete puzzles with the collected pieces. Puzzle mode. And then you'll see the puzzles that you can look at right now. And then you'll see a list of pieces per each world. And you get tutorial help. Collect all the pieces and solve the puzzle. Search carefully for the puzzle pieces. If you find a piece you can't reach, come back later when you can. To build the puzzle pieces correctly, left and right and down and up on the D-pad to move, X to grab, circle to cancel. Some puzzles make you rotate. If you need to rotate, use the right stick. Once a puzzle is completed, you will, it shouldn't say might, obtain a reward. Good luck. The harder the puzzle, the better the reward. Let's take a look at Awakening. So this is a very basic 12-piece puzzle. And we already have one piece. I'm pretty sure that goes there, so we'll move it there. As you get some, also on the left it'll tell you whether or not this is a rotate puzzle, since there isn't a direction. Like I'm smashing the controller right now. You can't move it like that. Once all 12 of these are in line, you'll get a reward. So that's a final mix thing. You can get some pretty good stuff. First bonus is like not super worth it, but it gets better.
Hey, it's the gummy ship.
So you guys ready to go?
Now, just a moment. Because of your previous endeavors, the worlds have returned to their original states. That means the pathways between them have disappeared.
How do we get around?
Do not fear. If what the king suspected proves true, the worlds have prepared new pathways along which you may travel. These pathways may be utilized by unlocking special gates. How these gates are opened, I'm afraid I do not know. However, the Keyblade will serve as your guide. When a beam of light radiates from the Keyblade, return to the gummy ship. Though the worlds may seem far apart and out of reach, they nonetheless remain connected by invisible ties, as do our hearts.
Our hearts are connected.
That is correct.
Got it.
But be warned, as you proceed, the heartless and the nobodies will be using their own paths. Corridors of darkness to travel from world to world. They may be attempting to link these dark pathways to the gates between the worlds.
Hey, that's not fair.
Now then, that is all the information I can give to you. Go forth, Sora, Donald, and Goofy. Everyone is waiting.
Okay, let's get going.
Master Yensid.
We sure do appreciate the help.
My goodness, what's that? Haven't we seen this somewhere before?
Yes, dear. I wonder whose it was.
Oh, Malefa!
No, we mustn't remember her name. Oh, dear.
She was a mean old witch. Oh no, the memories are coming back. What'll we do? Oh, what'll we do?
Goodness me.
Oh, whatever
This is
shall we
very,
do? Perhaps we should tell Master Yensid.
Yes, that's what we must do. Hurry.
Maleficent!
Howdy, Sora. How you doing? It's your favorite gummy engineers here, Rick and Dale. Happy flight!
Only one?
That's no good.
Wait, I think it's a world we know.
Use the left stick to fly the gummy ship. Try approaching the world at the bottom of the screen. When you arrive at your destination, press triangle to land. My god, 4 hours, 45 minutes. You can also save on the gummy map, by the way. I guess they call it the world map. Just to get to the first actual world you go to is 5 hours in this game. So if we look at... Here we go. The worlds have prepared new paths for us to follow and will open gates as we discover our way to go. Our journey is about to begin. Set sail for the next world. At this point, there's no gummy garage. You already have a ship. So this is the world map. I can't show you much now. Oh, I can, kind of. So these little blobs, these will be worlds that we can travel to. There will be those two, and then there's one down here. I just know that from playing this. And then there's a ton over here. And there's a couple up there, and then there's one all the way at the top. Whenever there's a little circle, like that flying light, that's where it wants you to go next. And you can see on here it says battle level, that's the Heartless level, standardized Heartless level, 7. And the playtime is how long you've spent in that land. So this is Hollow Bastion, battle level 8, playtime 0, and the little box is... pardon me. The little box holds Keyblades. Little pictures of Keyblades, and if there's a picture of a Keyblade in it, that means you've locked the world. If there's not, you have not. So when you select the world, you can either land, or maybe later. If you maybe later, you'll return to the screen. If you land, you'll go inside.